Hello, this is Coach Colleen, and I am so thrilled you've decided to be a part of my at-home weight loss camp program. I designed this program based on my own weight loss journey, which was a lifetime of struggling with various diets and, frankly, just being sick of the whole entire process. But I'm going to give you my whole story in your next video, so right now I want to focus on you, as I'm sure you're so excited to jump in and start losing weight. So in this video, I'm going to take you through your camp dashboard, online tools, and calendar of events. But there are a few things that you should know first. This program is not a get thin fast diet program, simply because those don't work long term. My goal is to help you achieve permanent weight loss by losing an average of 0.5 pound to 2 pounds per week. For some, it may be more. And for some, like me, it may come off a little slower, as age and gender do play a large part in the weight loss process. But even at 0.25 pound per week, that will still have you at least one size smaller come next year at this time. So don't worry about the scale so much. I want you to trust the process, and then the scale will catch up with you when your body is ready. We are going to focus on small changes that deliver big results. Results on the scale, results in your cravings, and results in your behaviors. And we're going to make sure these changes fit seamlessly into your life. We're going to do this by adding things, not taking away, since deprivation is no way to live. And because all of you joining this program have different lives, needs, palates, etc., we're going to do this through many different methods. So let's go over to the camp dashboard so you can see where you access all of your tools. So here is At-Home Weight Loss Camp, and as you can see, you just click into log in here, and then you're going to enter your email address and the password that you set up when you first purchased the camp. And if you forgot your password, don't worry, there's always the Forgot Your Password link, and if you click that, you'll get an email immediately with your password, so you don't have to worry about that so much. Then we just click Continue, and boom, here you can see your light purple bar. And this is your camp dashboard menu bar. So all of your content each month will be posted in here. So right now we're in the pre-start materials. So obviously click here to start here. And you can see this is the video you're listening to right here. And it's posted along with other videos for you to listen to as well. And homework assignments and handouts. So everything you need is always in this dashboard. So, and you have access to this dashboard for a full year, up until the end of 2013. So don't worry about rushing through anything. So on the left-hand side, these are your tools, the other online tools that bring you to some various different places. So there is a video on this, and some of them you need to set up some accounts. Don't worry about it so much. I made it really easy. I gave you a video that goes through it, and you'll have a cheat sheet as well. And it's not that complicated, but it will take you about 15 minutes just to get in and make sure you have access to everything. So this is your online journal. And if we click on that, you'll see it brings you to your nutritional database. I really don't want you to panic. This isn't the type of program where I'm going to ask you to write down every single bite that you put into your mouth. But we use this as a really good tool to, one, track your weight, because that's important, and to track a little bit of your activity, and mostly really to figure out the best proportions of proteins and fats and carbohydrates that are going to work best for your body. So it's used more as a tool and not so much as an annoying tracking device, because I know food journaling on a regular basis isn't so much fun. So that's where you get access to that. We also have our own private Facebook group, and I want to stress that it is private. You'll have gotten a link to join this, and I have to approve you to come in. This doesn't affect any of your other social media stuff, so don't panic about that. Your friends on Facebook can't see you're a part of this group or that you're posting to it, unless they're part of At-Home Weight Loss Camp as well. But it's a really great place for us to support each other. If you have questions, you can ask them here as well, to share your successes, or if you're having struggles, etc. And then all of the files, the downloads that the handouts that are part of the camp dashboard. I also add them here too, so it's convenient for you because I know a lot of people are on Facebook frequently. And then this little circle here is your It Works website, and this is where the protein shakes and the supplements come from. So if you ever want more information about, those particular products, I love them. I use them. That's why I have them as part of the program. So if you want ingredient lists or anything like that, you can find it here. And then in addition, if you wanted to change your flavor of protein shake for the next month to vanilla or strawberry or chocolate, you would log in here and do that. So like I said, this isn't really a lot of setup or anything, but I just want to make sure you know what you have access to. And then, of course, we have our frequently asked questions link and then a contact me link as well. I do ask if you have a question to review the frequently asked questions first. It's probably be quicker for you. But certainly if you have any questions or concerns, always feel free to contact me, and I usually get back to you within 2 to 3 business days, if not sooner, because I know that if you have a question you're reaching out to me for, you want an answer immediately. But you can also post questions on our forum group as well in Facebook. So, and so that's how the dashboard looks. And like I said, each month there'll be another link here. So we'll have month 1, month 2, month 3, and then there's some bonuses as well that I'll put on after our 3rd month. So for right now, let's go to our calendar of events so you can see what that looks like. And you can see right now you're in the registration and pre-start content, and this is when the first month's actual content will be released. And that's when we'll go through setting up your online tracking and everything and really go in depth on how to use that as a tool and how to go about that. I don't want you to panic. I delivered this program in 3 months because that seemed like a reasonable way to deliver the material. But you have access to it all the way through the end of 2013, and then beyond I do offer a low-cost subscription rate. So really don't panic about getting through everything. This isn't a race. It's about you changing your habits and taking you to the next step through this process. The only thing I do suggest is that if you got the intro and setup done by our first live webinar, that would probably be helpful, so that way you at least know you have access to all of your accounts and all of that piece is settled. So we have 3 live webinars, which are an hour long, and I scheduled them on different times, as you can see, and days. So since I know that everyone has varying schedules, I wanted to give everyone the opportunity to attend it live, which is ideal because I am going to go through live questions and answers, and I'll go through some live actual changes on the tracking system just so you can have visuals to see how these small changes can yield big results. But if you can't make it live, don't panic. I record all the sessions so you can listen to them and view them at your own convenience, and I'll post them in the dashboard. And then, of course, if you know you can't make it and you have some questions you wanted answered, you can always pre-submit a question to me, and I'm completely fine with that. I'll make a point to get to that on the live webinar. And then our individual coaching sessions, that's your one-on-one to get your actual personal weight loss support to make sure these changes are adaptable within your life. And those are 30 minutes long. You'll get an email on how to schedule it. I offer a lot of varying day and time slots to meet everybody's needs. They're all done in this particular week of the program. If you know you're going to be on vacation that week, you can certainly reach out to me and we can reschedule it because I know that's an important piece to the program. And I'll also have you fill out a questionnaire beforehand, so that way I know where you're at and what your goals are at each month. And so that way we can really best utilize those 30 minutes during your call to make sure you're getting the best information possible. So that's pretty much it, pretty basic. And just want to keep stressing, don't rush or panic. There's plenty of time. I go through everything very thoroughly. So I really want you to know to take your time when you're going through this program. And that's really about it for now. So you can sit back and enjoy. Your next video is my weight loss story, and you get to see some really lovely pictures of me. I think there's one in there, my heaviest, which is 60 pounds overweight. So you can get my before and after pictures, and hopefully that will motivate you that you too can do this as well. And until then, I'm just so thrilled you're part of this program. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And until next time, take care. Bye.